Hey everybody, Becca Switzer here, enjoying a tranquil moment by this pond that me and my dog come out to pretty much every day. He's way over there. Getting a nice splash in. It's getting pretty hot up here in the mountains, for here anyways, it's like 80s, but I was sitting here pondering and I was thinking about a video I'd made yesterday where I talked about, the littlest things that we do can create a positive impact, especially when it comes to kindness. And as I was sitting here next to this pond, my dog was way over there, and he got in and, got a drink and then got out. And I noticed like all the way, this pond goes way over there and it keeps going, but it goes around this corner. But when I got here, it was perfectly still. And then my dog got in and splashed around, got a drink. And I just noticed the ripples, they kept going and kept going and kept going. And sure enough, they went as far as the eye can see, all from just this 50-pound dog that just got in the water, right? And I was thinking about the ripple effect that our kindness can have and that our actions have. And I wanted to share a little bit about that and something that I've been thinking about. So one of the biggest things probably the biggest things that humans want is connection. We want to feel seen, heard, like we're important. Essentially that we exist and we're acknowledged, right? And we miss all these golden opportunities just to make each other feel seen. Like think about in the grocery store, right? Instead of having your head down and your headphones in, going around, not looking at anybody, I really always try to make an effort to look people in the eyes and make eye contact and smile and even say hi. And it's crazy how much sometimes you'll see somebody's face totally light up, like, oh my God, you can see me? As if they're stumbling around like a ghost or something. Before then, I probably don't exist. Nobody's even paying attention to me. And so I was thinking about that, and then I started thinking deeper. Several years ago, when I had been going through my divorce, I was having such a hard time. And I was desperate. I was begging for signs that things were going to be okay, that I just felt like I was alone in the world. Even though I was surrounded by friends and stuff like that, I just was really, really hurting. And I remember one day I was stumbling through my walk in Kansas City, and I was walking down this trail, and there's big trees and there's a creek that runs through, and it's a pretty peaceful little spot. And I very rarely run into people on that trail when I would go out there the time of day that I would, but I was having a particularly hard day, literally just, I felt like I was dragging myself to walk my dog down this trail and just, crying and on the brink of tears the whole time. And I remember just being so desperate for some sort of a sign that everything was going to be okay, that I'm being taken care of. And lo and behold, I start coming around the corner, and this little girl was on a walk with her mom, and they were coming toward me. And I looked up and saw them, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't run into people right now. I was in such a bad place. And as they get closer, this little girl, she was probably only 3 or 4 years old. She handed me a flower and just smiled at me. And I was like, and she just walked away, and I was like, I felt it was such a gift and a blessing to me at that moment to receive that gift. I could almost cry right now thinking about it, but sorry. But I like to think of that moment because we never know what people need, and we always have an opportunity to be that beacon of light and hope and kindness to each other. And so seize every moment that you can to bring somebody love and peace and joy, whether that's just eye contact and a smile or the little girl handing me a flower. Those moments have that ripple effect. That changed my whole day for that day. I felt I was going down here, and then I was like, oh, maybe things are going to be all right. And so we all have that power. You have a superpower in kindness, and that superpower does have a ripple effect. If you can change how somebody's day goes, like that little girl gave me a little spark of life, so that when I went to the grocery store, I probably didn't just totally ignore people due to my own pain, and I actually acknowledged their existence and was able to muster a smile to them or something like that. And that's such a gift. So every opportunity that you have to do even the smallest gesture of kindness or to acknowledge humans and make them feel seen, heard, loved, and appreciated and like they exist, please seize it. You don't even understand the butterfly effect that happens with that. So as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel here. I'd love to see you guys come back as I share more of my thoughts and go through, life. And I hope you guys are doing great. I love you all. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.